Hello class, in this video I'll be using the fundamental theorem of calculus to evaluate a definite integral and then interpret that value. Let's begin. So we want to find the value of the definite integral 0 to 4 of -1 times the quantity 3x raised to the 3/2 power plus x raised to the 1/2 power. And you have to ask yourself, is this function continuous? And my answer is a resounding yes. So what I've done is I've rewritten the function using radicals instead of rational exponents. And since the interval that we are looking at has all positive values of x, both of those square roots will have solutions. So yes, this function is continuous, and we can move on and apply the fundamental theorem of calculus, which I will do now. Okay, so I'm going to apply one of the properties for definite integrals here. Notice the negative sign is right there. I can bring that to the front like such. And then I'm going to apply another property. Since this negative sign is now outside, I can make that a positive sign and then reverse the order of the limits of integration. So this is going to be equal to the positive definite integral from 4 to 0. All right, so this is equal to, well, we have already established that this function here is going to be f of x. And then capital F of x is going to be an antiderivative, and the antiderivative of f of x is the following. So this expression here is capital F of x. So now all that's left is to evaluate capital F of 0 and subtract capital F of 4. And I will do that now. Capital F of 0 is equal to 6/5 times 0 to the 5/2 plus 2/3 0 to the 3/2, which is equal to 0. Capital F of 4 is the following. And you can use Decimus to evaluate this. You are going to get 6/56. So capital F of 0 minus capital F of 4 is going to equal 0 minus 6/56, which is negative 6/56. So the value of this definite integral is equal to negative 6/56. And what does that number represent? Well, going back up here, here is the graph of f of x, and that is lowercase f of x. The area from 0 to 4 is completely below the x-axis. So I'm going to shade that in red. And there is no area in green. So the area in red plus the area in green is negative 656/15. And that is what the definite integral represents. It is the area between the curve and the x-axis here.